Have you guys been waiting here all throughout the holidays for me to make a video? I mean, I've been like scouring outside the tundras of Canada looking for some of the coolest indie games to show you guys. You didn't have to sit here the entire time. Yeah, I'm sorry, maybe I'm a little late, but I mean, come on, give a guy a break. It's cold outside, it's Canada. Alright, I'll give you a video right now, and then I'll get back to my regular schedule for you guys. Hey Game Makers, it's Intoxicatious coming at you with another episode of Indie Game Previews. I want to show you a game today that didn't come out too long ago, I guess. It was made in Game Maker Studio, and it's called, I guess, Ultionus? Ultionus? I don't know. But it's kind of this, as you can see here, it's kind of this, it's this shooting. There's like a space shooting, but then you also walk around Contra style or even Metroid style shooting. So there's kind of a little bit of diversity, at least in the intro of the game, and it takes advantage of some sex appeal, but it looks like it's playing it up from more of a classic, playing upon maybe the 70s or 60s view of sci-fi. The game is by DarkFalzX, DarkFalzX, I don't really know how he likes it pronounced, but he's a really great pixel artist. I don't know if you guys know his game. It was, I think it was Legend of Ia, was crowdfunded, Kickstarter, maybe some other, some sort of other crowdfunding websites, but that game is funded. And it's a Metroidvania style. And if you've seen that game, you can see that he's done some really great pixel art. And you can see in this game it's the same thing. It's got that retro feel. But this is the game I want to show you. It's out on a lot of things. It's out on most computer systems, PC, Linux, Mac, I believe. I got mine directly through his site from the Humble Store, but it's also on Desera. It's on Ouya. It is seeking to be greenlit on Steam. So if you like what you see here and you want to check it out, it's $10. And then if you do like it, give it a thumbs up to greenlight it for Steam. I'll jump into it. That was way too much of an intro, and I just want to let the game speak for itself. So here we go. Okay, so here's the game here. It starts off with this really cool intro video. It's got this, like as I was saying, this Metroid feel because there's a female protagonist. Very busty because, as I said, I think it's going for that 1960s or 70s sci-fi view. A time when misogyny wasn't really criticized as much as it is now, so I think that's the purpose of the art style. But nonetheless, putting that aside, it's really nice pixel art. As I said, he's on, I forgot the Pixel website, but he's got a blog as well, DarkFalzX. Everything will be in the description if you need to check anything, so. And this is Game Maker Studio, or even just Game Maker, but I think it's Game Maker Studio. And just doing an intro video at all is really cool. I'm going to do this not full screen. Now, as I said, you can use a controller. I'm going to use a keyboard today. And I'm just going to head back into here. We'll just start the game up. And I'll show you what it's all about. I'll do it on normal difficulty. I figure I can do that. It's got this really good retro feel with the border and everything. It starts off with this Life Force Gradius Salamander kind of R-type. I'm just about no game names now. But yeah, as you can see, side-scrolling shooter. Those take forever to kill. I squeaked between that. Didn't expect that. So this isn't the whole game, this is just how she gets to the planet, which is kind of cool. The rest of the game has more of a, as I said before, this Contra, Metroid kind of feel. It's arcadey, so it's not, it feels more like, it belongs on like a Genesis or like any kind of Sega console more than a Nintendo console. Which is not good or bad, it's just stylistic. I like the, actually, I'm dying, but I was going to point out, I like the heart system, and I just crashed, because, I suck, so, eventually I think you do crash, I don't know, but I do land on this planet, and this is kind of like the map, Commodore 64 looking error at the bottom. So I've got the dollars, that's my score, the money. Try to run this way, and this creature comes out. There's my little buddy Balzac in his hat. I know I was commenting on how I like the heart, the pulsing heart down there. It's really cool. And like just, I don't know, the parallax 3D scrolling, the really well done pixel art. I just like this guy's art, I really do. I think he's got a lot of potential. I don't like saying that word, but he exhibits a lot of great style, and I'd like to see more from him. So right away, good game design, by the way, if you're wondering. So I just picked up the gun, so we know I can shoot. It's got this good animation, so there's a delay. But it's teaching you, like, oh no, how am I gonna get that? Which you can jump, but you can also aim up at it. So right away, he's like, if you want to progress, learn how to use the gun without just kind of like in your face being like, press a button to shoot, which, you know, people skip text. I have not done very well at this game in the past. I've made it to, I think, what would be considered the first boss of the game. I hate that guy. And I couldn't pass him. So I think I'd have to play on easy first before advancing. I have a few gripes with this. These enemies, whatever. These enemies seem to be never-ending, which is frustrating at times. Of course, I gotta go back to the checkpoint. Yeah, so like I said, the enemies are like never-ending, and they take 2 shots to kill, which your shots are very slow. I didn't notice the ceiling was a little lower there. It's also easier with a controller, obviously, as with most games. I'd maybe prefer one hit or faster shooting. I don't really know. Oh, that was bad. Well, at least got the door open, and checkpoint. Okay, that guy's just owning me. Ah, I'm screwed. That was terrible. But I mean, everything aside, art style, like I'm saying, I really like the art style. Now I've got the anti-grav. This gives me, from what I remember, larger jumps and floaty jumps. I think when I hold it, like those little rockets. So that'll allow me to get across that gap up here. There we go. And I can shoot down when I'm in the air. Like that. So, you know, you got kind of like 8-way shooting, which is nice. Or almost 8-way shooting. I don't think you can shoot straight down. I'm not going to go down there. I'm going to get this checkpoint instead. Gotta shoot that a certain amount of times, I guess. There we go. Now I can go down here. That was a, some sort of gate that I needed to destroy. What I like about this game is not just like, oh yeah, it's good art style, it's varied. I mean, I'm coming in here and like he really understands color, which is good to see. Different lush environments. You don't get bored too easily with the art design. I don't know how long this game is. I don't know how many levels there are. I'm just kind of going through it as fast as I can to get to the ball. Okay, so there are weird frogmen. As I was talking about the game being varied. A lot of strange things. I think this is what I wanted to show you before ending, is this first boss. It took me a while to kind of understand this boss, and like I said, I still haven't beaten it. It's got a nice pattern going on. First he tries to stab you? No, first he spits at you, then he does a double stab. And then he does this thing where he has his vines pierce through the ground a few times. Then these enemies come out. So he's going to do the spit thing again. So the best place is up close. There we go. And then he does that stabby. So you don't want to be up close for that. And then he does this a few times. And when you die, I believe he gets his health back, which is bothersome. And like I said, I've never beaten this enemy. I really believe that I need to put this game on easy because I suck, but I'll give it a few more shots. And now he'll do his vine stabs. Reminds me of Ivy from Soul Calibur, actually. See if I can just do that so I don't have to jump. Spits. Double stab. And then the vines come up. Which, I don't think I've commented on it yet, but man, I really like the music as well. I believe the soundtrack is on sale, so hey, maybe if you don't end up liking the game and you like the music, you can always pick up the soundtrack. Oh, forgot about the spit. Oh, I still got hit. It looks like 2 enemies are going to be planted next time. Yep. Oh. Like I said, I've never beaten this boss. So, oh, there's the pause. Okay, so as I was saying, if you like the music, the soundtrack's on sale. You can check out DarkFalzX blog and website. This is easy to find on the web as Ultionus. There's a full title of it being like some sort of, I forgot the name, the petty something. It'll be, everything's in the description if you need links. But yeah, I think it's a cool game. It's $10. Check it out on various websites. And if you don't like it, hey, ignore it. But if you do, also it's on Steam Greenlight. If you need to give it a thumbs up to have it on Steam. I enjoyed. I'd like to try it maybe on an easier difficulty because I suck at it. But I think it's well done. And he's also got that Legend of Ea game coming out in the future. So check out that one as well. I'll probably leave that link in the description. I'm glad to be back after the holiday. Good to see you guys again. See you. And I'll be back on my regular schedule doing Game Maker Studio games. I've got a request coming up I'll do next Monday. And that came from Yo-Yo Sandbox. It's another place where you can upload your Game Maker games. Doesn't have to be from Studio and doesn't have to be Steam. And don't stop making games, guys. And I'll see you next time.